Hey there, it's Emily of Authentically Emmy coming to you from my living room on a very dark and dreary, rainy Friday afternoon. I wanted to do a very quick video because I did a story on Instagram stories yesterday that was full of Loft try-on. So for those who don't know, Loft has now introduced plus sizes up to a size 26. I always get very excited when plus size or when straight size retailers expand into the plus size world because it means more options. I love options, and I'm sure you do too. So I did a quick try on of 4 items that I purchased from Loft. I will do spoiler alert, none of them worked for me, but I still wanted to share, and I've been getting questions, so I wanted to go ahead and put this on YouTube, and I wanted to clarify some things. First of all, people are asking, would you recommend it if you're a smaller size or maybe you're not as tall as I am? So for me, the items didn't work because I'm 5'10", and I have a very long torso. So the proportion of my torso to legs is very off. Like my legs, you would think they would be long for being so tall, but they are not, as my torso is so long. So I need items that have a longer fit in in shirts and blouses, jackets, cardigans, all of that. It's my preference. I don't want to have a flesh belt or the potential for a flesh belt in the middle of my body. So having shirts that are long enough and provide enough coverage and that also have stretch. I am not a traditional hourglass shape. I am an oval. I do carry weight in my stomach and my midsection. So having stretch is important for me just to feel comfortable when I'm standing up. Things might fit, but when I sit down and the stomach starts to spread, it gets a little tight. And that's just my preference. So I would recommend this. Like, people are like, do you not recommend it? Like, oh, you saved me a bunch of money. I'm like, no, try it, because Loft is having free shipping and free returns right now. I always applaud companies when they do that, because especially if items are not readily available for you in store, that's really frustrating. Like, I have no other option of how to get this item, and I'm gonna have to try it and then just trust that it works, or otherwise I'm gonna have to send you shipping costs back. Like, no. Eloquy does that, and that kind of like, it always irks me, but I love them so much, so I do it anyways. But I've returned like 4 items from them this year so far, and I think it's like $7.95 per return, or per like package return, and that, I mean, it adds up so fast. So I try to be very efficient in how I pick what I get from them, and that's not what I want. I mean, I want to be able to try all the things so that I do have a better indication of what works and what doesn't work, and hopefully spend more money with them. So I will applaud Loft for doing this. Now check the terms and conditions of whenever you shop, because this offer, it might not be going on when you are shopping, but right now, from what I checked, it's still free shipping, free returns. I tried 4 tops on, and I will say, like, tops are just not my favorite. I always joke that I hate pants, which is why I always wear dresses and skirts, but it's not actually that I hate pants. It's that I can't find tops that correspond with the pants that are in the correct proportion for my body. So that's why I always wear a lot of dresses and skirts. And for this try on, I did only try on 4 tops, because the dresses that I wanted in my size were already sold out. They might be restocked now, and again, I'm gonna continue to order from them. The styles that I just tried on yesterday in this Instagram story you're about to see, I ended up already shipping them back. So they're already on their way back. I will continue to buy and try. And I guess the biggest thing that I want to say is just don't get frustrated. I do have a little like preachy moment at the very end of this Instagram story you're about to see, that basically it's just, if you put on an item and it does not fit, it is not an indication of your body's worth. All bodies are good bodies. Your body is a good body. My body is a good body. Skinny bodies are good bodies. Everybody has a good body. A piece of clothing should not determine your worth. It should not wreck your day. It should not make you upset. Like, it's just a piece of fabric. Like, don't let it hit at you. And I know this is much easier said than done, and it's a reminder that I personally need multiple times. Every time I try something on, it's like, hold on, let's dissect this. It's a piece of fabric. It doesn't mean I'm not worth anything. Like, ugh. So try this on, or check out this try on, and let me know if you've tried anything. Leave comments below. I'd love to hear what you've tried, and we can hopefully get things right. I do plan on letting Loft know what I thought of their clothes, and I love the styles and I love the colors. You'll see I'm like obsessed with this yellow chartreuse kind of color blouse that they have at the end of this video. I love it, but the size right now is not quite working for me. I do think, based on some articles I've read of their launch and how excited they are about it, that they are very open to feedback. So I hope to share that. I'll share it with customer service. I might send them a couple tweets just to be like, hey, heads up, this is what I thought, but I'm happy that you're here. I think more options in fashion are always a good thing for all sizes. And I also applaud them for going to a 26, because I am a 24, 26, 28, depends on the style, and like most companies will stop at a 24. And so going to a 26 is actually an extra like little step. I'm surprised they didn't take it all the way to a 32, because usually when you expand plus, you go from the 24 to 32. But they went to a 26, so I guess we'll just see. I hope that they have more extended sizes and they work on their fit a little bit, and we'll just see. But hey, welcome to the plus size market, Loft. We are really happy to have you. At least I am. So check out the try on. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Hey, just a quick unboxing of some of my Loft plus size pieces. They now go up to a 26. This shirt does not have any stretch, and as you can see, my belly is hanging out. So this one is a no, but it's a beautiful print. And ignore my black bra, but this is another piece from the Loft Plus collection. It does have more coverage. My stomach is not hanging out, but since there's no stretch, it doesn't feel really comfortable. I bought the shell to go with this cardigan potentially, which is also from Loft, and it's very stretchy and soft, but with me, I'm very long torsoed, so I'm gonna need a different proportion on a cardigan, so this is also a no for me. So this is the final piece that I got from Loft Plus. It has a fun pleated sleeve, and I love the color, but unfortunately, again, it is much not going to work for my long torso, and it's just too small. So Loft was a big bust. Listen to, if you get items and they don't fit, like, don't get upset. I struck out 4 of 4, did not fit. That's not an indication that my body is a bad body. It just means that the brand might not be cut quite right for my kind of body. The fabrics weren't right, whatever. Items not fitting is not an indication of your body's worth. It's not, flat out. So I'm going to return these and I'll try again.